Hey, it's exciting, it's exciting. Budget Beauty Part 3 takes us to the drugstore once again. This time we're focusing on skincare, hydration, hyperpigmentation, elasticity, fine lines, wrinkles, firmness, sagging. It can go on and on and on. We ladies in our prime have maybe a different set of issues than the younger gals who may be watching, but you know what? I hope you're watching too. And when I say prime, I'm in my mid-50s, but you know what? I have women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s saying, I'm right here with you, I'm still in the game, and I'm still looking for answers. You've seen skincare videos previously on my channel. This time, I'm trying to find some budget-friendly items that are effective, number one, because they have to work, and number two, I'm very mindful of products and ingredients, making sure that they're cruelty-free if I can find, making sure they're paraben-free, among other things. And so I spent a lot of time in the drugstore trying to find things that were A, effective, and B, without a lot of the nasties, as we'll call them. And I will make sure to mention what the products don't have as I go into the description. So let's start off with the morning routine. I personally don't wash my face in the morning. I've been doing a lot of exfoliating, and when I say exfoliating, I'm not talking about scrubs. I'm talking about using acids, whether it is a retinoid or a glycolic acid. For many, many years, those are exfoliators. They turn the skin cells over. When I wake up in the morning, I don't like to wash first thing, so I will launch in to the first product that I am going to include in this list, and it is a vitamin C product, and that is going to impact skin discoloration as well as help with brightening. So this one is by Bliss. It's called Bright Idea Vitamin C and Tripeptide Collagen Protecting and Brightening Serum. This is one that you massage right onto clean, dry skin. You can do it morning and night. It layers perfectly under a moisturizer and makeup. I found it to go on very, very smoothly. It's not sticky. It doesn't have a nasty smell like some of the vitamin C products can. It's a vegan spa grade serum. It has the highest concentration of ultra stable vitamin C and tripeptide to brighten, help diminish the look of dark spots and visibly firm skin. That's what the packaging says. I am happy to tell you it is free from parabens, phthalates, SLS, SLES, and a lot more. It is vegan and cruelty-free, so it is a great start to the morning routine for a collagen boost. There's been a lot of buzz about collagen. Vitamin C has been around forever, but if you are wanting to really help with those spots from a little too much sun exposure in the past, maybe, hello, I can relate. So that's where we begin. Next is hydration, and it is so important to lock in moisture throughout the day. I think one of the best drugstore products out there for hydration is Cerave. We're going to start with the Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This one replenishes hydration for instantly softer, smoother skin. It locks in moisture while helping to restore and reinforce the protective skin barrier. It's got 3 essential ceramides in it, hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. So this one you apply evenly to the face and neck daily. It can be used alone or again layered. Just avoid the eye area. But it's developed with 3 essential ceramides, the highest concentration of hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5, which replenishes skin hydration and helping to restore the protective skin barrier and improve the appearance of dry lines for instantly smoother, softer skin. Non-comedogenic, won't clog pores. It is paraben-free and fragrance-free. I found that it had a very light, almost gel cream texture to it, went on very smoothly, absorbed quickly. So this to me is a great moisturizer to use before you apply the makeup. To me, there's nothing worse than having a moisturizer that's too thick or too greasy, which then impacts how your makeup is going to wear throughout the day. So now let's get into the eye area. For me, my big issue in the morning, dark circles, and I get some bags under the eyes because I sleep really, really flat with a cervical pillow under my neck so I'm not elevated, which I know helps with fluid retention. So I wake up all puffy, but at least my neck is in alignment. So I wanted to find a product that dealt with A, puffiness, and B, the circles. Keeps me again in the Cerave line. So this one is Eye Repair Cream. It reduces the look of dark circles and puffiness, moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier, has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So this one you just take, they say apply in small dots. So I just did a very little bit on my fingertip. And then I pat it around the eye area, very, very gentle. You can use alone or under makeup. This can be used twice a day. Obviously, just avoid direct contact with the eyes. But this does help to reduce the appearance of the dark circles and puffiness, leaves the skin brighter and smoother and healthier looking in the eye area. I did find it to be very effective. It's fragrance-free, allergy tested, and non-comedogenic, and it worked. I definitely noticed over time, and not a lot of time, things get brighter and the puffiness to go away. So this was very effective for me. Next up, after my face is moisturized, I have very dry lips. So I go to, and I have featured this since the inception of my channel back in 2014. This is by Lansinoh. It's actually for breastfeeding mothers for cracked nipples, but as I like to joke, from the nips to the lips, and you can't beat it. Lanolin cream, it smooths and protects. It says it's 100% natural, and to me, there is absolutely nothing better for the lip area. And that's my start. So now that we have the vitamin C, we're moisturized, everything's taken care of, let's move on to the next step before the makeup gets applied, and that is sunscreen. This can be very tricky because sunscreens, I don't like chemicals, I don't like them to be too thick and greasy. Again, it will impact how your makeup wears. So to me, this was the perfect combination because it is a sunscreen with SPF 50, it's mineral-based, and it's a primer. This is La Roche-Posay. It is the broad spectrum SPF 50 tinted and Thelios 50 mineral daily tone correcting primer. It has the UVA and the UVB protection plus an antioxidant. It is suitable for sensitive skin, non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, and preservative-free. So I just take it and I rub it between my fingers and apply it to the face. The tint also helps because mineral sunscreen also has a tendency to look white. It's a little bit lighter, but the tinting brings it back down to more of a skin color. I love the fact that it's a primer. It seems to have a mattifying effect. After all of these products that I've used, it's wonderful to go before my makeup, and it really does help my makeup as a primer set well and wear well. Thrilled with all of that. Plus I get the SPF 50 protection on my face, which, you know, is huge. I wanted to include body moisture in this video too. And I am, as you know, a huge vanilla coconut kind of gal. You know, if I can get transported to a beach somewhere, sipping a cold drink, I'd be real happy. Anyway, this is a coconut product. It is by Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Body Lotion with vitamin E. It's formulated with ethically and sustainably sourced ingredients, fair trade coconut oil. It goes on very, very smoothly. It's not greasy. It has kind of a water base to it. It absorbs quickly, which is important to me. I don't like sticky creams underneath my clothes. But the best part about Palmer's, no parabens, no phthalates, no mineral oil, no gluten, no sulfates, no dyes, no nothing, except for good old-fashioned coconut oil, Manoi oil, and sweet almond oil. So it smells so beachy and so wonderful, and yet it's not sticky. So it's a perfect moisturizer underneath the clothes. But the next product is hands down, I think, probably my favorite discovery yet, because not only are we protecting our face with sunscreen, but we also need to protect our body, chest, neck especially. That's where we age quickly. Wait till you see what I found. It is a mineral sunscreen spray, and it has a bronzing agent to it. It's by Pacifica SPF 30 broad spectrum UVA UVB continuous spray, free of chemicals and UV absorbers. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free. You shake it really well, and then when you spray it on, you can immediately see this bronzing tint. What is so amazing about this sunscreen is that it dries. It almost has a mattifying effect. It is perfect to use underneath your clothes. I spray it on my my chest, my arms, my legs, everywhere. It is perfect for the entire body, free of chemicals. It does not have PABA, it does not have oxybenzone, no nanoparticles. It's a non-propellant mineral-based continuous spray. I love it, and on top of it, it smells like coconuts. So it's a total compliment to my Palmer's body lotion. I feel tropical as I leave my bathroom, and I know that my skin is protected and it's looking great. Now, let's fast forward tonight when we've got our makeup on and we need to get things off, and we're talking cleansers. The one that I found, and it's a brand new product by Eucerin, this one is called Hydrating Cleansing Gel. Now mind you, you could use this in the morning too if you feel like you need to wash your face in the morning, because it is hydrating. It has no soap. It's got hyaluronic acid, which helps with the moisture. It is suitable for daily use to remove makeup and impurities. It's non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, free of oil, alcohol, soap, and parabens, dermatologically tested. You just take a pump or two. It lifts the impurities, it removes the makeup, but it is gentle. Now here's the issue that I have. I use waterproof makeup oftentimes for the eye area to prevent things from smudging. I noticed as I washed my face at night, especially to get rid of the war paint from television makeup, it still left some of the eye makeup there. If that's the situation for you too, you may need to resort to cleansing wipes. I always have a pack of the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes because they get rid of the waterproof makeup. If you're not a fan of cleansing wipes, there is also Micellar Cleansing Water. This one's by Garnier, and you can just take the micellar water, get it in a cotton pad, and it too, you take it, you press it on the eye area for a few seconds and then just wipe away, and it really helps to get rid of that waterproof makeup as well if you don't like to use the wipes. And this one is for all skin types, no oil, no fragrance, and it can also help too if you don't want to wash your face all the way down your neck because water runs there everywhere. You can just take a pad, use a micellar water to get rid of the makeup that you get on your neck. Okay, we are now makeup free and we are ready to start the evening skincare process. The next thing that I'm going to use is a big time acid, and this is exciting because I was shocked to find a 10% glycolic acid at the store. As you know, I have a prescription 20%, but it took me a while to work up to 20%. And let me tell you, 10% glycolic is very effective. This is by Roche-Posay Glycolic B5 Serum, Dark Spot Corrector, Exfoliating and Brightening. It has 10% glycolic acid, vitamin B5. It is suitable for sensitive skin. What you do is you just take a few drops and you use at nighttime as tolerated. Apply on the face and the neck. Again, avoid contact with eyes. It is very effective. The product says after 2 weeks, skin looks brighter and radiant. After 4 weeks, the look of dark spots and discoloration is significantly reduced. That is the beauty of a glycolic acid. This is not a moisturizer. It is an acid. Think of it as an exfoliator. That's what the acids do. They get cells to turn over and to get rid of the darker and the areas of discoloration. Now, you might want a little bit of moisture at night, and this is open to you. I've become a fan of facial oils. I love them at night. I think they feel great, and I found one that's an organic oil, and it's by Sky Organics, Organic Rosehip Oil, Nourishing Face Oil for all skin types. It's cruelty-free, and you just apply some drops, 2 to 3 on your face and neck. You can use it in the morning or night. I prefer nighttime because a face oil does leave the face kind of greasy. It's better for nighttime. It is a natural source of vitamin C. This is 100% pure and cold pressed organic rosehip oil to nourish all skin types. It will not clog pores and it hydrates. I love to use this after I'm doing some type of an exfoliator like a glycolic acid or a retinoid. Oh, did she say retinoid? Funny, I should mention that. You've probably noticed that there are no retinol products included in this list. Let's have a little discussion about retinol and retinoid. Retinol is what you'll find at your drugstore. All products there are retinol products. It is a less potent version of a retinoid. Retinoid is Retin-A or Tretinoin by prescription. You've seen me show this, use this, and talk about this. So this is the strongest derivative of vitamin A for your skin. This is the anti-wrinkle buster. All right. The best way to think about this is the products that you will find at the drugstore with retinol. Think of it as a cocktail, a mixed drink. Okay. The prescription tretinoin, think of this as your tequila shot. That's probably the best way that I can put it. I personally feel that getting a prescription tretinoin for wrinkles is the way to go, hands down. I have been using this for more than 10 years now, and I have noticed an extraordinary change in my skin when it comes to fine lines and wrinkles. The amazing thing about this is that it comes in 4 different strengths. I'm at 0.1%, which is the strongest. You work your way up. You use just the tiniest amount, maybe a pea size, and you just sort of dot, you rub it in, you let it sit for 2 minutes. You can then follow this up with any type of moisturizer that you like. You can follow it up with a face oil or any kind of a cream. You can save a lot of money in that area. This tube lasts me a good 6 months. So even though it's a prescription, it may cost a little bit more, but again, I'm getting 6 months out of this. And if you use a good RX card or you have a discount through your pharmacy, you can probably get it even cheaper. The reason why I didn't bring a retinol product from the drugstore into this equation is because I still feel that prescription tretinoin is the way to go when it comes to fine lines and wrinkles. I do have prescription glycolic acid, but like I said, when I found this Roche-Posay Glycolic B5 at 10%, I thought that's pretty amazing. So you could definitely start there before you even worked up to, say, a 20% glycolic, which I use as a prescription. I'm telling you, I mean, it's amazing what you can find at your drugstore that, like I've mentioned before in the previous hair care and the makeup videos, that companies are becoming so mindful of the fact that the consumer is really paying attention to ingredients and percentages and what's in there and what it's going to do. But that's it. Comments and suggestions below in the comment section. You know how much I value those. I do have one more budget-friendly, budget beauty video coming next week. I'm very excited about it. It's different, and I think it might blow your mind. At least it better, in my opinion. So with your great skin, go out, be bold, and be blessed this week. And I look forward to seeing you next Thursday at 1 o'clock. Bye-bye.